and welcome to EDUC 235, Educational Technology in K-12 Classrooms. I hope you're looking forward to this course as much as I'm looking forward to seeing the projects and the products that you create because of your work in the class. This is an introductory video designed to do two things. Number one, it's going to give you an overview of the class itself and how to access the information for the class in Blackboard. Plus, it's going to preview week one's work, so that you know how to get started right away as soon as you watch this video and as soon as you get yourself into Blackboard and get prepared to learn about educational technology in K-12 classrooms. Now, first of all, this is an asynchronous course. What that means is everything is going to be provided to you, but you work at your own pace through the materials. However, there is a warning. We move quickly and we move heavily through the information in this course. It's only 7 weeks and we've got a bunch of stuff to cover. So it's going to be controlled somewhat because you won't be able to work ahead too far. New folders show up every Sunday and there are due dates for all of the work within the course. So you're going to have to mind the work tables as they appear in the folders when they appear in Blackboard. I'm going to tell you this, you're going to want to do something every day. 5 days a week, you're going to want to do something related to this course. So when you log into Blackboard, you're going to see some basic information about the course. You'll see my picture, which you'll get tired of seeing after a while. And over to the left side, as the navigation is on all Blackboard sites, you're going to see big yellow letters, the work. And inside that link is where you're going to find everything to take care of your class. Inside the work, you're going to find 3 big folders. One is called Foundations of Educational Technology. The second one is called Teacher Curated Materials. And the third one is called Teacher Created Materials. And that's how we're going to progress through the course. Give you a foundation for educational technology, and then have you look at materials that are already out there. There's no reason to create things that you can find and use. Those are going to be the teacher curated materials. You're going to go find things to use in the class that others have created, and you're going to make decisions about using those. Secondly, then, or the next part of the course is teacher created materials. You've searched, you can't find it, it's time to make your own. And you'll dive into digital audio, digital video, and digital photography as part of the teacher created part of the course. So these folders will appear for you every Sunday morning at 12:30 a.m. That's just after midnight on Sunday. Those new folders are going to appear, one each week for the 7 weeks of the course. So get in there starting Monday morning. Heck, you can even get in there starting Sunday afternoon as soon as you've seen this video and start doing some of the work for this first week of the course. So that's how you progress through the course. A new folder every Sunday just after midnight. You get into that folder. There's a table of work for every day of the week, 5 days a week, dividing it up so that you do a little bit every day in order to get through the course. Sure as you know, these 7 weeks are going to fly by, and in just 7 short weeks, you're going to come to the end of this course, and it'll be winter break time, heading home for Thanksgiving, enjoying a big meal with your family, we hope, and that'll be it for 235. My office hours are always Tuesday and Thursday morning from 9 to 11 in Zoom. In the left side navigation of Blackboard, you're going to find a link to Spitzer's Zoom office. I am there every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 to 11. All you have to do is click on that link, go to Zoom, and it's going to bring you into the office where I'll be sitting waiting for you to show up and ask questions. You don't need an appointment for Tuesday and Thursday mornings, 9 to 11. Just click the link and know that I'm going to be there. Unless you get an announcement or an email or something like that, because there's some conferences that I'm attending in the fall, or in the time that we're going to be in our course. I also have, right above that link to my office in Zoom, I also have a book an appointment so that you can go in and actually guarantee a time that you will meet with me. Now, I've given you some times on Tuesday and Thursday. You can reserve spots there if you want to, but there are also times on Monday afternoons and on Wednesday mornings for those of you that's more convenient. Go ahead and book a time. You'll go through the process. You'll get the emails. I'll get the emails. I've had it happen a couple of times the first time I offered the course. And it works really slick. You don't need to follow up with me. Just know that if you make an appointment during those times, I'm going to be there unless you hear from me. As you progress through the course, you'll see that there are assignment links for nearly every assignment in the course. You'll need to become familiar with how to upload links to the assignments in Blackboard. I've got instructions for the very first assignment that you're going to, well, it's actually the second assignment, the website assignment that you're going to do this first week. There are detailed instructions for how to make a link that you upload into Blackboard assignments open into a new window. Friends, it's really important that you follow those directions carefully and take care of that process so that it's easier for me to grade. I can click on your link, it opens in a new window, I can look at your work, and your grade book is still right there for me to work with. So follow those instructions carefully. I've got them a couple of other places. It's going to be important that you learn how to upload links to assignments that open in new windows. You're watching this video as an introduction to the course, and moments here now I'm going to preview the first week of the work that you're going to do. But each folder has a video similar to this, talking about the work, talking about what you need to do for the week, trying to give you some pointers to help make the week go faster, go easier, and make sure that you get the best grade that you can get in this course. Watch these videos every week. I will admit, I recorded most of the videos during the first 8 weeks of the fall 2020 semester. That means I might occasionally refer to some event, some thing going on at the university, at the college. I might refer to something that's pretty date specific. I tried not to, but sometimes they slip in the process of doing this. So just know that I might be off on my days a little bit, but for the most part, there's one video for every week of the course that previews what you're doing. It also goes back and reviews what you did the week before. So all that said, let's preview week number 1 of EdTech 235, EDUC 235. This week sets the foundations for instructional and educational technology for you. That is, it starts you thinking about becoming, as the textbook says, an e-teacher or a 21st century teacher. You know, I love writing on a chalkboard. There's just something about the feel of that smooth chalk in your hand and the friction of writing on a chalkboard. I really like writing on a chalkboard. But I can tell you that if I stood in front of a chalkboard and tried to write a whole bunch of notes for students, I'm going to bore them pretty quickly, especially students who are very tied to the digital devices in their hands. It's not our place to tell them that the way they access information isn't good, that they should access information the way we want them to get it by writing on a chalkboard. So we're going to lay some foundations for educational technology this week. And you've got 2 assignments related to that in some ways. Number 1, you're going to create a Flipgrid video for me. I know many of you have done Flipgrid before. It's not a problem. You know exactly how to go about this. Others of you don't have an idea about what Flipgrid is. No worries. Everything you need to know is in the work table in the week 1 folder. You're going to record a video in Flipgrid that introduces yourself to me and others in the class, and you're going to respond to a couple of questions in the Malloy text. So in order to meet that assignment, you're going to have to, 1, get a hold of the text, and 2, you're going to have to read so that you can respond to the question that I refer to in the text. That's your Flipgrid assignment. Then you're going to learn about the technology learning cycle. This is the way we go about learning technology and new skills. It starts with awareness. You become aware of a need, and you become aware that some technology tool can meet that need. Then you do exploration and filtration. You figure out which tool you want to use, because there are lots of tools that do the same thing. Then you learn the tool. That's the learning part of the cycle. Then it's personal and professional application. How great is it that you find a tool that works well in your classroom, but then you can turn right around and use it in your personal life? It's a great part of the cycle, personal and professional application. Finally then, sharing and reflection. You start thinking back about the process that you went through and you look forward to new things in the future. You'll learn more about the technology learning cycle in this week 1. And then you're going to create a website. I know, you're saying, Spitzer, come on, it's the first week of the class. I'm supposed to make a website? You bet you are. And it's not going to be that hard, I promise. You're going to get in there and you're going to look at the instructions that I provided. I've given you lots of options. So you pick one that you're comfortable with. You're going to have to do the exploration and filtration of the tools that I provide you in order to figure out which one is going to work best for you. But here's a hint. When you create a website, do not use a blog website. A blog website has a single page with multiple entries on that page. That's not going to help you when we get to the end of the course, when I'm going to tell you your website needs to have a minimum of 10 pages. Not 10 blog entries, but 10 separate pages with links to each page in your website. So make sure as you're filtering through and you're learning these website software and applications that you pick a template that lets you create new pages rather than a blog site that lets you create new entries. That's going to be important when it comes down to week 7, and it's going to really drive the amount of work that you have in week 7, which is the week of Thanksgiving, and y'all are going to be tired and you're all going to be working hard on final projects for other classes, so you want to save yourself that work by picking a website template that lets you add new pages. And you're going to see that new pages stressed throughout all of the work that you do for this class. So there you go. The week 1 preview is already over. You're going to read in Malloy on the foundations of educational technology. You're going to create a Flipgrid video and respond to the questions that I refer to. You're going to learn about the technology learning cycle more in depth. Another video by me, but you'll get used to them, I promise. And then you're going to create a 1-page website, but you're going to make sure that you don't do a blog website. You want a website that allows you to add multiple pages and have a navigation system that links to those pages. So there you have it. The week 1 review is already over. So where am I today? Today I'm at Spring Lake Park in Aurora. I'm at the corner of, I'm within the park, but the park is pretty much at the corner of Frontenac and McCoy. And it's only a hop, skip, and a jump from my place where I live with my wife over yonder. And you're going to see my wife. Keep your eye out for her. She's only there for a short second in one of the videos coming up in the course. So I hope you enjoy the course. I'm excited to see the products that you create. I'm excited to have you pop into my office hours and visit with me and ask questions. I'm excited to get this underway for you to learn more about educational technology in K-12 classrooms.